Challenges. They were all the rage in 2016, and now that 2017's come along, it's kind of simmered down just a little bit, but one challenge that seemed to move forward through 2016 into 2017, which I hadn't even heard of until mid last month. It's called the Try Not to Sing Along Challenge. And apparently, for a lot of people, it is super hard for them not to sing. And honestly, I have no idea why. Like, for me, a legit challenge would be the ever so popular and yet overused Try Not to Laugh challenge, or even the Try Not to cringe challenge or Try Not to Smile challenge. I think that those are legit challenges, but Try Not to Sing Along challenge, it is the easiest thing I have ever gone through. Let me tell you. And it's even hard for my sister. Like, I thought my sister was just gonna watch it and then fall asleep in the middle when I showed her a Homestuck edition of the Try Not to Sing Along challenge. But no, when the first song came up and it was the Midnight Crew, she got all excited and stuff, and she's just like, oh my gosh, it's that song. And then Mambo Stuck came on, and it wasn't the video that she wanted, so she's just like paused it, and she's like, no, I have to show you, how Mambo Stuck really became popular. And then she showed me it, and she got so excited, and it might just be because of that nostalgia at the time, and later ruining her recommendations. I love it when I ruin her stuff, but anyways, I'm getting off track. The fact that she almost couldn't contain herself to sing, that was surprising even for me. 'Cause I thought she was just gonna sit there and listen and be like, yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, I haven't heard that song before, and I don't seem quite interested in that. Let's just skip ahead right here. KKKKK, or LLLLL. But yeah. And this challenge, to me at least, seems like a complete joke. Because I feel like everybody just wants to hear their favorite song and has this adrenaline every time they come up. Every time a song that they like comes up. And, I mean, they can't help it. I mean, it's part of their reaction. But at the same time, they also kind of can help it. They could. By just sitting back and relaxing and reacting in a milder way. Being like, oh, I kind of like that song. I'll just lean back, relax and listen to it, And that's what I do. And that kind of stuff is related to something called essential listening, in which you listen to some music, can be any song, and then you pay attention to the details, all the percussion, all the bass, all the treble, all the mezzo, all the soprano, all the highs and lows, and stuff like that. And you pick out each little part and find some stuff like it's interesting, like I didn't know that sing from pentatonics was an E flat minor, but now I know it's an E flat minor because of all these notes here that make it officially an E flat minor. Like, it doesn't seem to be that way, especially in the chorus, but the key of Sing from Pentatonics actually is an E flat minor. And then I go to this song over here, and I'm just like, wow, percussion can be quite important in anime songs. Like, percussion can make it or break it in an anime song. And yeah, that's basically how I win it all. I mean, there is also this thing called singing in your head, and I thought that before I went to an a cappella festival late last month, I originally thought that I was singing in my head, but then I realized after the a cappella festival that no, I'm not singing in my head for the most part. Singing your head means that you're hearing your own voice in your head. And yes, I did do that sometimes, but not all the time. But for the most part, I was taking all the voices and everything in the music and just making it echo in my head multiple times, and have my entire brain, my entire skull, in fact, hear that sound. And that's the easiest way to win something like that. I mean, it can be hard for people who aren't music majors or soon-to-be music majors like me, and don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, but I believe that the best way to win this challenge is just to zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, first of all, and second of all, just listen. Do not react. And hopefully this will come to some people's minds, but yeah, to me, I think that this Try Not to Sing Along challenge, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be hard, but turns out it's the biggest joke I've seen in a while. It's quite easy, and I feel like people should just learn to make it through all those songs, all that Hatsune Miku, all that No Game No Life stuff. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Now let's win some challenges.